Alright, so I'm going to show you guys my workflow for how I use Ableton with the SP-404 and a MIDI controller. So first off, let me show you the setup. It's basically USB to computer for the MIDI controller, and then USB to computer for the SP-404. Go into your preferences, and you want the input and output to be SP-404. And that's pretty much it. So now anything that's playing through here, will go through here, and it's actually a loop back situation. So some stuff that's in my SP I can hear out loud, and stuff that I have on my computer you can hear out loud. I like to go to a project that doesn't have anything on it, just because when I use these as a MIDI controller to trigger my pads, I don't want it to start triggering something that's was already made in the SP, if that makes sense. So first thing what I do, I change the name of these samples. Let me pitch this up just so the YouTube goons don't come for me. Pitch it down. What you could do first of all is chop your break up. First off, break. So I'll chop it right at the loop point. Command E. I got the shortcuts down. How do I do this shit again? Oh, okay. So I got to consolidate it first. You got to consolidate, which is Command J. So it shortens it. Slice to new MIDI track. Yeah, there we go. Slice by transient and built-in zero velocity. There we go. And it'll make a drum rack for you. Right, there we go. This way I could have it on one shot if I want if I want it to sustain. I want this hi-hat. What else we got? So what I'm doing is I'm turning everything that I want into a one shot. It would be good to have two different kicks here, so I could use one as a ghost kick. Something like that. And then I record. I like to have it double time. I don't know why. I think I'm just impatient. So we'll go 166, which is 83.
Very quick maths.
Turn on the first one. Quantize the first one. Quick nudge. Still not putting them on the grid, but nudge them a bit just so I can turn off the metronome. So because this is essentially a drum rack, you can individually process each drum. So I got a spring reverb that I like to put on my snare. which is really a guitar stomp. Which is made as it's a drum amp that has a spring reverb, but I just like to use it because it's quick and easy. Waves makes it. Something like that, maybe. This one's off. It's a little sloppier than I normally would. And then I have a preset for how I like to mix my drums to make it actually sound like a break. I put it on my Addictive Drums breaks when I make them. So a little bit sloppy. A little bit too sloppy. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Now I got my Serato sample. Drag that in there. And pitch it up a little bit. I like to pitch it up before I hear it so that I don't remember what the original sounds like, if that makes sense. And then I just do fine samples. Play my drums. Make sure it's armed. Make sure your Serato sample is armed. This is a sample that I like. I favorite it. I don't know. Fuck around. So yeah, I got the keyboard. I got the SP. It's just a bunch of MIDI controllers. Something like that. I don't know. So now, if I do this, turn it down a little bit. Looks like it's redlining. Or that S I think it could use an open hat. Arm your drum break. I'll just put it here because it's something that I'm not using. I don't think I should pitch it up. Pitch it up, turn it down. And I'll just take them because the first two are the same. Copy that. So usually I'll use this Liverpool C, which is from Logic Pro. I just copy the middle C because I used to make beats in Logic, so now I just use that one because I just like it. But the homie Raz Fresco, he let me sample his Moog. There it is. There we go. And then what I also like to do, I made a template because I don't play music that well. This is the minor scale from in Serato. I believe this was F minor, or I pitched it up to F minor. Yeah, see, F minor. So move this, so any note I play should be in the right scale. Sorry, another thing I do is I have like a sample preset, sample filter preset. So what's in this chain is a glue compressor, which I'll use to sidechain, Valhalla reverb, H delay, RC20, and a vinyl sim, which I can get rid of because there's an EQ in here. So what I'll do is cut out the bottom end so that I can play. I can play the bottom end with the bass line, obviously. Dog DiBiase just taught me a little trick. Saturate the drums. Turn them down a bit. Soft clip them. First half's good enough. Also, what I like to do sometimes is copy this thing and I'll sidechain my bass line. So just leave a little bit more room for the drums to punch through. Beautiful. Last thing I might do is copy everything, see if I can delete this and get like a B section. So RMR Serato sample. I like that. That could be like a verse or whatever. Turn on this bass a little bit. Okay, and then I like to play it. I'm still at the -9 when it comes to gain staging. I got a little quick mastering plugin too. Chain or preset. A lot of this stuff I don't need. There's an EQ, a limiter, and this basically just checks the loudness meter. Alright, so there it is, man. This is my Ableton SP MIDI controller workflow. And this is my ideal way of making beats. I could make them in Ableton standalone. I can make them in SP by themselves. But putting them together, just having them, chain back and forth, it really just makes things a lot easier and very seamless. So there you go. This is my Ableton SP workflow. If you got any questions, this is not a tutorial. I'm not telling you how to do it. This is just how I do it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit they tell you to do.